So today we're going to move from the adding of the different dice and what the result is to what we call the differences between the result of the draw of the die. So let me just rub this out to start with, and then I'm going to afterwards redraw the grid. It should not take that long. And here the grid has been fully drawn. So here I'd like to know what I mean by this is the differences. So here presenting the difference of the two dice. And so I'll just put in here differences because then I know what it means. Okay, so the difference between the two dice. So if I throw a dice, there's two of them here. You see, the difference between this is the difference between 6 and 3 is 3. Yeah. So that's what it means. So we won't be able to do this, but otherwise it's takes too long. So we are going to use the same space diagram differently. So we could say if it turns out like here 6, yeah, see, here was 6 and a 3. There's a 6 and a 3. The difference you would write that 6 minus 3 is 3. This is what it means in here. And so you could just do the difference between 6 and 1 is 5. Difference between 5 and 1 is 4. And then so you go to here. 4 and 1 is 3. Yeah. 2, and then you have a pattern. 2 and 1 is 1, and 1 and 1 is 0. And that's really what it is. It's taking it away. So I'm just going to fill this in. 6 less 2 is 4. Yeah, and then you go through all of this. Yeah, so 2 is going to be 2 less 2 is 0. And here it could be 1 less 2, but you see, it only talks about the difference. So you could also do 2 plus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So you see, that's the pattern. And you could say here 5 less 3 is 2. And then 1, this is 3 less 3 is 0. And here, rather than say 2 less 3, you could say 3 less 2. It would be 1, and 3 less 1 is 2. I'm going to fill this up as we go through. Right, so I just filled it in, and I thought I was recording, but I'll just give a few more examples. It completely messed up. But anyway, I'll try to explain it the other way because I thought I was recording it and I didn't. So 6 less 1 is 5. 5 less 1 is 4. 5 less 1 is 3. And that's the same method that I did in here. 6 less 6 is 0. See? 5 less 5 is 1. Yeah. You do that. 6 less 4 is 2, and I'll just fill up all this table. And so 6 less 2 is 4. And that's another way of presenting a probability diagram through subtraction of the results of your answer. Now, let's go through a few questions and how does it work? When you do it. So we could say, what's the probability that the difference is 1? So, what's the probability that the difference is 1? And all you need to do is count the ones in here. It'll be how many ones in the result? It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 out of how many? Yes, so the 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 times 6 is 36. And you reduce this into simplified form. So 10 goes into 2 5 times. 36 goes into 2. Oh, well, 5 goes to 10 twice. Okay. 36, if you have this, you'll have 18. So that's your answer in number one. Well, what's the probability that the difference is zero? Yeah, the difference is zero. Well, you got it here. Yeah, it's a nice pattern. You can see the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 6 out of 36 or 1/6. And we can go on and on with this type of questions. We could just have two more or three more questions. Is what's the probability that the difference is 4? Yeah, remember it's this keyword differences. Yeah. What's the probability that the difference would be 6? And what's the probability that the difference, really important word, the difference is an odd number? I think so far, yes. This is for add subtraction, and you could also have a multiply. Like the probability that two numbers multiply to 36, so it would appear in here. So there's a few ways on how to play or make this space diagram. So I'll see you in the next lesson.